Hi everyone. So is Britain as a nation dying? Is our culture, our religion, our customs, our beliefs, and our way of life disappearing? Is freedom of speech disappearing? Is our country turning into a dictatorship where people have to report on each other because it is classed as being offensive? Are we being taxed too much? Is our government not doing their job and only thinking about themselves? Is this influx of illegal immigrants being allowed to do what they want deliberately and to hell with the nationals? Is two-tier policing really happening? Are the government doing what they want to do and not listening to its people? The Welsh Senedd comes to mind on this too. Is ULEZ and LES a money-making scam? Well, the answers from the general population seem to be a very resounding yes. I shall make a point in saying these are not my words, but what people have been saying on social media, on the streets, and in general conversations. Let's put some brief answers to these questions. I'll start with the second question first and lead off with the rest, and then finish with the first question last, which I think will really answer itself. Question 2 and 3. Freedom of speech and dictatorship. Well, if Humza Yousaf has his way, then yes. But that looks like it's already imploding, especially with his own, which could only be seen as racist remarks, have to go by. Hypocrisy at its best. But what was he hoping for? A do as I say, not what I do? Sounds like a Hitler regime in the making here. Question 4. Taxation. Well, this looks like it's getting worse and worse. Bills getting more and more. Councils putting their bills up and giving nothing in return. In fact, they are taking more and more services away. Roads not being repaired. As one person has emailed me saying, it's like we are having to give them all our money so that they can have a comfy life as we have to suffer. So does that make us modern day slaves? Interesting thought. Question 5. Government not doing their job. Well, it certainly seems like it. Aren't the government there to serve and do what's right by the British public by listening to them? In theory, yes. In practice, it certainly doesn't seem to be. Are they thinking of themselves? That certainly does seem to be the case a few people have mentioned a few days ago on social media. Question 6. Illegal immigrants. Now this on social media is certainly getting a lot of reports. The answer here certainly seems to be yes, and bringing in question 7, two-tier policing, they seem to be getting the support of the police too. Now watching some of the YouTube videos, this really is disgusting. It's given all these illegal immigrants all the rights, which also seem to be different to the rest of the national population, and no responsibilities. Now personally, if this does seem to be the case, then this is invoking hatred on all sorts of different levels, which could turn to chaos and anarchy. I really hope it doesn't come to this. Maybe this is what the government wants. Question 8. Government doing what they want to do. We have sort of crossed this one in question 5. Social media seem to think so, with this do as I say, not what I do of theirs. They don't seem to listen to the public except when there are elections about to happen, then pretend they are listening to get the votes with empty promises, lies and deceit. The Welsh Government have brought in 36 more new committee members without asking the general public, at a cost in excess of £87 million, bringing in 20-mile-an-hour zones all over the place which really don't make any sense overall. Yes, around hospitals, schools, etc. We can go with that. But here, there and everywhere, with the lie that it saves lives and lowers pollution. Lives is a very debatable one, but the pollution has already been shown that it is going up. Shouldn't this be scrapped? Question 9. ULEZ and LES. Well, this seems to be another tax, and an illegal one at that from what I have read on certain platforms. For the people who are living in this area, I would love to hear more on your views. Are you actually paying this tax? And if you are not, why? I'll do a video purely on this topic at a later date. I would also like to hear from you all regarding the previous questions too. Now to me your voice matters, as it should the government, So please put your comments down below or send me an email and I shall voice your words in the up and coming videos. Going back to question 1. What is your answer on that? Now, the thing I would like to mention is, as this comes up in conversation with others, far more than I would have thought, is there a bigger game going on? Is this a divide and conquer situation going on? Is this all smoke and mirrors, as real as it is? What really is the end game here?